Get on it, yeah.
Get on it.
Get on the submarine.
We're going deeper.
I'm Sean Connery. My name is Sean Connery. Yeah.
Sean Connery's looking at this right now and just being like, because he is watching this.
Oh, yeah?
And he's just like, that is straight up Arnold. Hey, welcome back to Skybound Happy Hour. I'm your host, Lindsay Ames, and I am here today with Walking Dead's Josh Mikel. And we're here to enjoy a wonderful Bailey's cocktail that I call the Memory Lane.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's nice.
I really wanted to play up the nostalgia and the time hopping that's happening in the episode, so I used the butterscotch schnapps and the apple schnapps to kind of play on each other like a caramel apple. You know, to remind you of times of going to the county fair and all the sweetness that comes with that. Also the apple for being in the woods because there's so much time that Daryl is spending in the woods. And I used a whisper of cinnamon to indicate the arrival of the whisperers. So Josh.
Yeah.
You started off in season 2 as a walker.
I did. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The season 2 finale. My roommate at the time was a costume designer. She hit me up about a rush call. I rushed down to Sonoya and they got me in makeup in about 30 minutes. And as a walker busting down the fence into Herschel's farm.
That's really exciting.
It was bonkers, yeah.
Yeah.
And I went through all that trouble, so I was like, I know, like, I really want to make sure I'm seen. You know, like,
yeah.
Once you get on a show like this, you want your friends to know you did it. We're coming through the fence and there's a camera really high up, and so every time I'd make a lurch like this, just like looking straight into the camera, trying to make sure I got my.
You got yours.
Got mine.
You got your 5 minutes.
My 0.2
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, was the lurch your mega move? Like, what was your defining walker move?
I think it was mostly just a stumble through a fence with my head up. Yeah, not really.
Any sounds?
Subtle.
Subtle.
Yeah.
I mean, you basically lived the Hollywood dream because you got to come back as Jared.
I'm from Georgia originally, so I kind of saw that The Walking Dead was taking place in Georgia and what it was doing for the industry here. And I didn't know I'd be around how many episodes I was. All the stuff I had auditioned for before was, Savior that gets shot in the face with an arrow, or like
classic.
A dude who falls off truck.
It's interesting because you came back as Jared, who's an evil character.
Oh yeah.
And you've played some other evil characters.
Oh yeah.
Do you find that that's something very easy for you?
Yeah, I like playing villains. I've always liked villains, and I always liked characters who play these kind of obscure weirdos.
Because there's so much to dig into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And I just love it. I love being the bad dude.
You just have such a kind demeanor.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're very easygoing and lovely. So, I mean, it has to be a jump and a preparation to get ready for these evil characters.
I think you find this kind of typical of people who play villains. People always like, they're nothing like that. And it's like, well, yeah, they're acting.
Yeah.
But everybody knows what it's like to be treated poorly. I think you just tap into some of that stuff. You tap into your middle school bullies or your high school bullies, or times that people said terrible things to you, and and then you ratchet that stuff up. That's how I think I get there. But for approaching Jared as someone who's living in the zombie apocalypse, I always kind of considered him a bit of a trust fund kid. Nothing really matters to him. It's all about his ego, and that's the way I approached it.
Isn't it always?
Hey, tell me about it.
Isn't it always? Do you think if you were dropped into the world of the walkers, do you think you would handle things the same way as Jared, or do you think you would be drastically different?
I would be eaten in a day. Like, I'd be like, oh God, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
Just take me.
I think I would pilfer everything that I could possibly pilfer,
Right.
and then I'd probably go out in a blaze of glory.
Right. Get launched from a cannon or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah.
Like into the side of a Ferris wheel, a spinning
That would be
Ferris wheel.
fun.
Maybe take a submarine as deep as it can go.
But then that's a very
Spooky.
awful way to die.
That's terrible.
Suffocating.
You don't. I think it's pressure. You just,
Oh, so you're not gonna.
You're just like, we're going deeper.
And your voice, your voice automatically changes. Wait, but it's interesting because you went Schwarzenegger, but shouldn't it be Sean Connery?
Oh, that
We're
was-
going deeper.
Yeah, that was my Sean Connery.
Oh, that.
We're going deeper.
I'm 007.
I'm 007. Yeah. I have heartless sex with women all over the world.
I love a dry martini. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, everybody.
What A pleasure, Josh.
It's been lovely, Lindsay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So if people want to find you on social medias, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Just search Joshua Mikel. I'm also I have a Facebook page. I don't know. I'm oversaturated.
I wouldn't say that. And you guys can find me at Lindsay Ames on Instagram, at No Meal Wasted on Instagram, and at Lindsay Ames on YouTube. If you guys want to make the cocktails at home, you can read how in the descriptions below, and read the comics, and enjoy the cocktail while you're watching the series. Come on back so you can see what we're making next time. Good wink.
Creepy wink.
No, that was
So
good. I
sorry.
can't wink. It was good.